Welcome to Lesson 2. By the end of this lesson, you will learn to follow other Twitter users. Let's get started. The first step is to be logged on to your Twitter account. Before you follow users, it's important to know where you can locate a Twitter username. Twitter usernames are followed by an @ symbol. You can find your username on your timeline here. Nevertheless, one way to follow users is to search for them in the search field, located at the top of the page. You can search users by entering their full name. Some businesses and organizations also have a Twitter account. You can also follow them by entering the name. For instance, if I want to follow American author, entrepreneur, and life coach Tony Robbins, I can simply type Tony Robbins in the search field. As you can see, he is active on Twitter. I can select and click him from the list. I will then be taken to his timeline where I can follow his tweets by clicking on the follow button. However, there may be instances where you cannot locate a user easily. The only way to locate the user is if you have their username. Another way to follow users is to click the follow button on the user listed on the Who to Follow section. These are the users Twitter recommends based on the top searches on Twitter, your interests, followers, users you are following, and your demographics. Before I follow anyone from this section, I like to take the time to look at their timeline to view their bio and their tweets. You can view a person's timeline by clicking on their name. If you decide to follow that person, you can do so by clicking on the follow button. The number of users you are following and the number of users following you will appear here like in this example. Now it's your turn to follow Twitter users. Should you need help with suggestions as to who to follow, a list of websites are located in the resources page. These websites contain recommendations of users to follow, as well as their user bio and username. When you finish following a minimum of 5 users, don't forget to post a screenshot in Google Classroom. In the next lesson, you will learn to post a tweet.